Hello everyone, welcome back. In this lecture, we are going to be finding the reaction for overhang beam loaded with point load, uniformly distributed load and uniformly varying load. Okay, we will directly go to the brief description of the beam. We have an overhang beam of length 5 meters and 2 meters has been overhanged. So total length of the beam is 7 meters, which has been loaded with a triangular load of maximum magnitude 3 kN per meter and length of 2 meter from the left end of the beam. Then a point load of 8 kN at the distance of 3.5 meters from the left end of the beam. And finally we have a uniformly distributed load of 4 kN per meter at the entire overhanging part of the beam. Now we will name our supports and the free end. We will name the supports as A and B and the free end as C. After that, we are going to draw the reactions which can be possibly developed by our supports. At point A, we have a simple support and it is capable of developing one vertical reaction and one horizontal reaction. And at point B, we have a roller support and we all know that it is going to develop a vertical reaction or a reaction perpendicular to the support. Okay, great. Now we will quickly convert all these loads into an equivalent point loads and place them at the CG of their respective load cases. Here we have a 3 kN point load which is the converted equivalent load from the triangular load case and it will be acting at 2/3 meters from point A. Then we have a 8 kN point load as it is. And finally we have another 8 kN load which is again a converted equivalent load from the UDL load case. And it will also be acting at the CG of the load case which is 1 meter from the point C. Great. Now this is the converted load and the beam diagram. We can now directly jump on to determining the reactions. First, using summation of H equals to 0, we will get AX minus 0 equals to 0. So obviously AX will be equal to 0. Why it is 0? Because there are no other horizontal forces are acting on the beam. Then we will use our second equilibrium equation, that is summation of vertical forces equal to 0. When we use this equation of equilibrium, we will be getting plus AY in the upward direction. I am using upward direction as positive and downward direction forces as negative. So we will get plus AY in the upward direction plus By in the upward direction as well, minus of 3 kilonewtons which is acting in the downward direction, minus of 8 kilonewton and minus of 8 kilonewton again. And all this will be equal to 0. So from this we can derive an equation that is Ay plus By is equal to 19 kilonewtons. Let's keep this equation as our first equation. Now we know to solve an equation with two unknowns, we will need another equation. For that, we can use our third equilibrium equation, that is summation of moments about a point is equal to 0. So we will consider summation of moments about the point B is equal to 0 because we know that the roller support is not going to develop any kind of moment there. Then the equation will look like minus of AY times 5 meters. 5 meters is nothing but the perpendicular distance between point A and point B. And I am considering clockwise moments as negative and counterclockwise moments as positive. So we'll get minus of AY times 5. Here the 3 kN load is acting at a distance of 2/3 meters from point A. But what we need is the distance between 3 kN load and the point B. So it will be 5 minus 2/3 meters. And then we have 8 kN times 1.5 meter. And finally we have 8 kN which is a converted point load from the UDL which is acting at 1 meter distance from point C. So and it is going to create a clockwise moment. So we are using minus of 8 kN times 1 and all this will be equal to 0 because the moment at the point B is 0, we know that. From this equation we will get AY to be 3.5 kilonewtons. Great. Now we have AY, we can substitute this AY in the equation 1 and get our BY. So now we found all the three reactions that are AX equals to 0, AY equals to 3.5 kilonewtons and BY equals to 15.5 kilonewtons. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for your valuable time. Hope you guys learn how to determine the reaction of an overhang beam. If you find it valuable, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you are new here to get more information on upcoming video lectures. Don't forget to hit the icon. See you guys in the next video. Thank you.